Good afternoon to all my wonderful viewers out there, and welcome back to another drop list video, the series where we cover all the items that are releasing in a specific week for various different streetwear brands. And in today's video, we're going to be covering everything that is dropping in week 2 of Palace's Summer 2021 collection. But before we start talking about that, I just got to thank you guys again, all you wonderful subscribers out there. I asked you guys in the Kith video that I recently posted if we could reach the subscriber milestone of 2,975 subscribers. As soon as I posted that video, you guys smashed it out of the park and helped us get to 2,978. You guys are crazy. Are we gonna hit 3K before the end of May? I honestly don't know. I hope we do, but yeah, that would be crazy. I'm not going to set 3K as the next subscriber milestone that we're going to try and hit, but if we could try and hit 2,980 subscribers, it would mean a lot, guys. But again, I would just like to say thank you for the continuous support. Now let's start talking about, the reason why you're here. Palace's second week of their Summer 2021 collection. Now, in typical Palace fashion, they dropped the drop list for week 2 around Monday/Tuesday. The only problem is that also on their Instagram, they posted that they're going to be releasing a collaboration with MZone this week as well, which is a London skate store. Now, the drop list that was dropped on Monday/Tuesday only had the seasonal items in it. And I felt like it would be kind of wrong, especially for you guys, if I did a drop list video covering just the seasonal items, and then I did a second video later covering the MZone items. I feel like that's just, too much for you guys. I don't want you guys to watch 2 videos to get the full drop list for week 2. So I held out until now on Wednesday to cover the drop list, because on around Tuesday night my time, they dropped what the MZone pieces are going to be. So we're going to cover both in today's video because we've now finally got all the information. So we'll cover the seasonal items first. I've written it down. We are getting 8 seasonal items this week from the summer season. And then I didn't actually write down how many MZone pieces we're going to get, but assuming in Palace fashion, we're probably going to get around 7 of them to make a nice 15 item week. I feel like that's going to be the case. So, to start it off with, we'll head on over to a HYPEBEAST article to cover the release details and the drop time of week 2. We'll cover the seasonal items there. Once we're done and dusted there, we'll move on over to a second HYPEBEAST article and cover the MZone collaborative pieces that are releasing this week. I know it's a bit of a juggle around there, but that's what we have to do to cover all the items releasing in week 2, guys. So let's head on over to that first article now. We'll cover the drop time, everything to do with the, release date and everything like that. And then we'll move into the seasonal items releasing in week 2. So here we are at the first HYPEBEAST article, guys, the article that we'll be using to cover the seasonal items. It'll of course be linked in the description section below if you guys want to have a read of the article yourselves. But we'll just quickly skip down to the release details. So Palace's Summer 2021 Drop 2 will be available both in-store and online starting from May 14th, so this Friday. 11 AM GMT time, so the normal drop time on the brand's official web store, and in Japan on May the 15th, so on the Saturday, 11 AM Japanese Standard Time, and of course, if you live in China as well, there is the Palace Skateboards WeChat store, and it'll be releasing 11 AM Chinese Standard Time. So there you go. That's all the drop times and all the different times different days that it's dropping in all the different regions. If you're like me and you live in Australia, or you live in a place that doesn't have, a dedicated store, the only place that you can really pick it up from is on the brand's official web store at 11 AM GMT time, which, again, it's been a while since I've gone for a Palace drop, but I think it drops around 9 to 10 PM Australian Eastern Standard Time. It all depends on your time zone. You have to convert it to find out for your time zone, guys. But that is it. That is the drop times and everything to do with that. Let's dive into these seasonal items now. Now, as I mentioned, we only have 8 of them this week, but let's jump into item number 1 here, which is the mesh pocket shell jacket. So here we are, guys, at item number 1, the mesh pocket shell jacket. Now, initially in week 1, I was a little bit confused because in week 1 they released the mesh pocket shell pants, and I was like, oh, okay, there's no matching jacket top half. Bit odd for Palace to do that. They don't normally do that, but here it is. The second half of it is getting released in week 2. I don't know why they did that. I don't know why they released the second part in week 2. Again, though, I honestly thought this was going to drop in week 1 because week 1's drop list is always a little bit shaky on how reliable it is. I found out that in week 1 they also released the Infinity denim pants, which I said is probably going to release, even though the drop list pages said it wasn't. Again, week 1's drop list is very hit or miss on how accurate it is. It's very hard to get accurate details for week 1, but every week after that it's alright. So yes, we're getting the top half releasing in week 2. It comes in 3 colors, but it also features a little bit of 3M detailing on the gut of it there. As you can see, the triferg there is 3M. So if you shine light onto this jacket, that triferg will reflect. It's really cool. It looks cool in photos and things like that. I kind of wish there was a little bit more 3M detailing, but a triferg on the front is not too bad. The 3 colors it comes in is the blue, the black, and the grey, all to match the pants, of course. Look, it's an alright piece. It's not my aesthetic, so I'm not ever going to be looking to pick it up. It's got a lot of pockets on it. It's got almost a, I would say it's basically a half zip, a pocket on the gut, 2 pockets down the sides. You are set for pockets here. It's just not my type of style of piece. Maybe you guys will like that all over mesh design all over it, but it's just not for me. Let me know how you feel about item number 1 in the comment section below, guys, but we'll move on over now and have a look at item number 2. Now, item number 2, guys, it is the Hippie Salute shirt. Now, you might be like, oh, Daniel, this is just a regular button-up shirt. And looking at it front on, you would be correct in saying that. But, once we head on over to the back of the piece, that's where you get hit with the crazy Palace design. So yes, guys, in week 1, we got this graphic featured on everything. It featured on a belt, it featured on a pillow, it featured on a bunch of clothing as well. But now in week 2, we get the rest of it, or at least another piece in it. I don't know if there is more pieces with this graphic that haven't released yet, but I know that we're getting one of the final ones, if not the final piece, which is this button-up shirt here. So it's just a normal dress shirt on the front panels, on the shoulders and the arms, and in the back you get hit with this crazy applique embroidered work on the back. It's a pretty wild piece. I actually don't mind it too much in this color. It's just, yeah, I've never worn a button-up shirt where the back panel was dedicated to a graphic. But if you don't like it in this blue color, it does come in another color, which is this like soft pink. Whether or not that's your flavor, let me know in the comment section below if this is something that you would wear. But yeah, for most people, probably a no. I don't know. It's not the worst thing I've seen in the world. I know that's a pretty big bar to set, but it's not the worst piece I've ever seen. Would it be something that I would wear? I mean, if I got it for free, maybe. I don't know. I can't see myself spending a lot of money on it. But that is item number 2, guys. The Hippie Salute shirt. Let's move on over and check out item number 3. Now, if you thought piece number 2 was a little bit too spicy for you and you wanted something a little bit more toned down, well, Palace has got you covered for item number 3 this week, which is simply just called the London Crew, a London Crewneck. It's a pretty simple piece. It features just one color throughout the whole piece, and then in the same colored embroidery, they have Palace London embroidered on the chest in a nice font. I actually quite like this font. It comes in a variety of different colors. It comes in this very light blue. It then comes in a nice pink as well. Comes in a black if you're not a fan of those bright colors and you want something a little bit more toned down. Maybe it's just the photo, but the black on black, it makes the lettering hard to see. But again, could be the photos, could look a lot better in person. And then last but not least, we have our final color this week, which is white on white. I think I'd probably say this is my favorite. I mean, I love a white crewneck sweater, and it being just white on white, super easy to wear. Although, super prone to spills and, you know, just grime and dirt and everything. White, it never stays white. No matter how good you are at keeping your clothes clean, White never stays white, but yeah, it does look really nice. Let me know which color out of the 4 is your favorite. Do you like the brighter colors at the start, or are you more of a fan of the black or white option towards the end? Let me know how you feel about the London Crewneck down in the comment section below, guys. But let's move on and have a look at item number 4. Which, of course, is going to be one of the big items this season, or at least one of the pieces that a lot of people are keen on because it was showcased in the lookbook. And it is called the Sportini Hood, which kind of makes me sound like I'm saying relatively close to what the Star Wars characters say in the original trilogy, the little Ewok fellas. Yeah, I don't know why it's called the Sportini Hood, but whatever, I'll take it. So this wasn't the color that was showcased in the lookbook, and there are other colors of this piece releasing this week. It looks like we are getting this Sportini set releasing this week. So there's a top, bottom, and cap coming with it as well. So it comes in a camo. It comes in a black with an orange text. It comes in a gray with a blue text over the top of it. It comes in the white. Now this was the one that was showcased in the lookbook, the one that Lucy Clark wore from my memory. And we do have one more color as well, which is the Lakers color, which I feel like this one's gonna pop off really well. I could see like a Lakers player playing in it, or warming up in it. I could see big Lakers fans loving it, and I like that they've chosen this color scheme because it works very well with the text style that Palace has done. So the text style, from what I know, is called the collegiate style. It's meant to mimic how American colleges do their name on blazers, sweatshirts, hoodies, stuff like that, in that like arcing text. So they've done a collegiate textile with Palace obviously written on the chest, and then they've done it in some mainly American sports team colors, I think. I think a lot of these coincide with American sports teams from different leagues and stuff like that. But yeah, all in all, it's a pretty cool hoodie. It'll have matching pants and a matching cap to go with it, guys. So let me know how you feel about it. My favorite color is probably going to go to probably the white. Probably the white. Oh, but the grey and black are really nice as well. It's really hard to pick. This is just, yeah, a really solid, easy piece to wear. Let me know how you feel about the Sportini Hood in the comment section below. But we'll move on over now and have a look at item number 5. Now, at item number 5, we have the London Heavy Pocket T-shirt. It is a simple T-shirt with a huge pocket on the left breast that says Palace London on top of it, matching the textile that we saw on the Crewneck there. It's done in a very washed out color, and it comes in a variety of different colors as well. So if you don't like the purple lavender, you can get it in a nice little blue, bluey green. You can get it in a white. You can get it in a washed out navy blue, or you can get it in a black. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like we're getting it in a pink like the Crewneck came in, but I don't know how many people out there are looking to get a pink washed out t-shirt. There's probably a lot more people interested in the other colors that this piece came in, but yeah, just a simple branded piece that a lot of you guys may or may not like. Let me know how you feel about it in the comment section below. But that is item number 5, the London Heavy Pocket t-shirt. So we'll move on over now and have a look at item number 6. Now, I think this is why Palace justified releasing the mesh pocket shell jacket in week 2, even though they released the pants in week 1. It's because they actually have a second bottom half that you can go with for that jacket, which is this piece here, the mesh pocket shell shorts. Now, these come in the same colors that the jackets come in, and they also feature 3M detailing as well. So the pocket, which is on the, I think it's the left side of the piece, has Palace written in the mesh pocket, and it also has the 3M on the Palace logo inside the mesh pocket there. I mean, that's alright. I'm not a huge fan of these type of shorts, these nylon utilitarian shorts, and the mesh design all over it that you can see like over here, not my flavor either. But maybe you want to get the jacket and the matching shorts. For me, it's a miss, but maybe you guys really love 3M. Maybe you guys really love this mesh design. I don't know. But either way, that is the matching bottom half for the jacket that is releasing this week. And that is item 6. So we'll move on over now to our 2 final items releasing this week and have a look at what item 7 and 8 are. Now, item 7 is the matching Sportini Pants. Sweatpants to be more specific. They're going to be cotton. They're definitely going to be matching the same cotton material that the hoodies are made of, and they come in the same colors as well. So they come in the camo, they come in the black, they come in the Lakers color, they come in the gray, and I think there was one more. Yeah, the white, of course, the one that Lucien wore in the lookbook. So that's all the colors of the Sportini sweatpants this week, guys. I'm more of a fan of the hoodie. I honestly could just buy the hoodie and miss out on the pants, but maybe you like the full sweatsuit and you want the pants and the hoodie. That's honestly up to you. But for me, it's going to be a miss this week. I think the collegiate text design looks way better on the chest than it does on the pants there. But that's just how I feel about it. Maybe you feel differently. But that is item number 7. Let's move into the final seasonal item releasing this week, which of course will be item number 8. Of course, if you were listening quite carefully when I was talking about the Sportini Hood, I said there was a matching pants and cap. And here we have, as the final seasonal item releasing this week, the Sportini Pal Hat. Now, I actually quite like the length of detail that Palace has gone into this cap. So it comes in, I don't think the exact same colors the pants and hoodie come in. I don't think there's a camo version, but I could be wrong. We have the collegiate text design on the front of the cap, embroidered onto the piece. We have a little Palace P with, I don't know, a hand and a head? I don't know. I honestly don't know what the hell that's supposed to be. It comes in a color that we didn't see the hoodie and pants release in. It comes in a navy as well. It comes in the white, so you can get the full matching white setup. You can have the cap, you can have the hoodie, and you can have the pants. You can do that full setup, but the other colors, not so much. There's not a Lakers one, which I'm sure a lot of you fellas out there will be very disappointed about, because you probably wanted to get the hoodie, the pants, and a cap, but yeah, they didn't hook you up this week. They did not. So yeah, that is all the seasonal items releasing in week 2, guys. I want to know how you guys feel about all the seasonal items releasing in week 2. Are there any here that you're looking to pick up? Do you think this is a bit of a miss for week 2? Let me know how you feel about that in the comment section below, but we'll now move on over and have a look at the collaborative pieces that are also releasing this week, which are in collaboration with the London skate shop MZone. And here we are at the collaborative pieces that Palace is releasing with MZone for week 2. We'll just cover them quite quickly. I think honestly some of the pieces that I've seen that are releasing in collaboration with the MZone are actually the highlights of the week. Like, they're the best pieces releasing this week. So to kick it off, we have a coach's jacket with an upside down triferg with this like pink gremlin just smacking out of the triferg, ripping it apart. It's got a couple watches on its left arm and some shades on. It's a pretty wild graphic on the back of it, but I actually really like this coach's jacket. This is a really sick graphic on the back of it. Moving on, we have it in a different color. Comes in a black with a blue triferg. Comes in a white with a lime green triferg. Next we have the Crewneck here, which says P-Zone. So instead of it saying M-Zone for the skating brand, they replaced the M with the P because it's Palace. Now they've lit it as the P-Zone. I feel like that's just a bit weird to have written on a piece. The P-Zone. Yeah, not for me. A bit odd, a bit odd. It comes in a purple, it comes in a white. We also get a hoodie with a applique patch of that crazy gremlin creature there. And on the back, what looks like to be raised print. I'm unsure. I don't think it would be an embroidery or applique. It looks like a raised print where it says P-Zone, Palace, Croydon. We've got it coming in a black, we've got it coming in a grey, and we've got it coming in a white as well if you're interested. We've got a long sleeve t-shirt that says P-Zone on it with this crazy gremlin looking dude chilling on top of the P-Zone. which still sounds really weird to say. That comes in a variety of different colors, like a gray, purple, and white as well. Next, we have a Triferg t-shirt to match the coach's jacket and the hoodies that we've seen. Well, sorry, just the coach's jacket. It's got the upside down Triferg. It's got it coming in black, gray, orange, purple, white, and I'm assuming that's probably gonna be the last color? No, yellow. Are we still going? We got yellow. Okay, now we got the skate decks. So the final couple images will be of the skate decks releasing this week. I think we had around 7 or 8 items. So 1, 2, we have 3, 4, oh geez, we got a lot of hoodies. 5, and then we have 6. I think we actually only have 6. Yes, well, is there, no, yeah, 6 items there, right? So on top of the 8 seasonal items this week, we're getting what looks like 6 MZone, I was about to say P-Zone, but it's MZone collaborative pieces, all up making this week 14 items, which is a pretty big, well, a pretty normal sized Palace week here. I gotta say, my favorite items releasing this week are actually the collaborative items, the seasonal items. They didn't do too much for me. I'm gonna be real, they didn't do too much for me. I think the coach's jacket is definitely a big hit. This is a sick piece here. The hoodies are pretty cool as well. This one here where he's like just chilling inside the circle. This one's a really cool one as well. And I really like just the color scheme, like this like crazy green and pink and yellow and purple, like all these wild colors. I really like that. It's just a different color palette to what we're normally used to when it comes to Palace. I think it's awesome. I think this collaboration's fun. I think it's definitely going to sell out. And that's everything releasing in week 2, guys. So we covered all the seasonal items, and now we've covered all the, I'm not going to say P-Zone, all the M-Zone items that are also releasing this week. Let me know how you feel about week 2 now that we've covered all the items down in that comment section below. But that is it, guys. We covered all the items releasing in this week. We covered the drop time, 11 AM GMT time, May 14th. And we covered my thoughts and opinions on this week. I gotta say, the MZone pieces definitely carried week 2. The seasonal items, they're alright, but nothing here in the seasonal items really like spoke to me. They were, you know, it was like, you need this. The MZone pieces, that coach's jacket, that was kind of speaking to me, but I can't buy anything. My birthday was on Sunday. I already bought myself a new piece of streetwear and potentially a new pair of sneakers, which I will unbox all of that when I get it on the channel. But yeah, I won't be picking anything up this week, but I want to hear from you guys. Are you going to be picking up anything releasing in week 2? Let me know down in that comment section below. And of course, if you guys want me to keep covering upcoming Palace weeks on the channel, upcoming Palace collaborations, don't forget to leave a big old like on this video, a comment in that comment section down below, and the best indicator that you can give me to let me know that you want to keep seeing more content on that channel is a big old subscribe to that channel. We're trying to hit the new subscriber milestone, guys, that we set in this video of 2,980 subscribers. Hopefully we can hit 3K before the end of the month, but I don't want to jinx us. I don't want to, you know, cause us not to reach it. So hopefully with your continuous support, we can reach 2,980 this month, and then maybe even further down the line, 3,000. But that's all to be said about week 2, guys. Good luck to all you guys out there looking to pick up items this week. I hope you managed to pick it up in the size and color you guys are looking for. It's a very cool week with the collaborative MZone pieces. But until the next drop list video, until the next Palace video, until the next streetwear talk video in general, guys, I'll catch you later.